Right. So. Oh, at last I can see myself on my tablet. Right, so, and I'm so sorry, girls, if you've been thinking, where the heck is she? I've been having a bit of trouble at my end. I thought I was nicely set up. So let's just start with a welcome to everybody who's watching, and I'm sorry I'm late. If you can see a little red button in the top left-hand corner, that means you are watching me live. If not, it means you're watching a recording. And I would like to know if you can hear me okay. It looks like it's recording the sound, but it would just be nice to know. Do say hello if you're watching. I can see there's a couple of people on, so let me see if I can see comments. I'm just flicking on my screen. And let me see if I... Yay! Oh, great, Catherine, you're with me. Thank goodness I'm not on my own. And Jeanette's with me too. Great. Thank you very much for joining me. I expect you were thinking, where is she? I was having a bit of trouble. Just typical. There we go. So how are you? Are you okay? Right, good. And I'm pleased to see that it's stopped raining for a few minutes, because when it goes very, very rainy, it goes all dark. But I've got a light handy, should we need it. Okay, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to use some designer series paper. Now, those of you that know me know that I'm a person who likes white space. So this designer series paper is all right because it's got lots of white space on it. But I thought I would use the designer series paper to make some cards today. And as we've got a designer series paper sale on, I thought it was a good time to try it out. So I'm going to use this one, which is from the Pampered Pets designer series paper pack. And this is a lovely paper, and I've chosen this one that's got the cats on it. And does this remind you of the Walt Disney cats? It does me. I think they're dead cute at any rate. And the pack has also got sheets with dogs on it. Let me show you. So Catherine, look, dogs. There's none that look like yours, but I still think they're really cute. So I'm going to bring in my trimmer because we're going to need to chop this card up. All right. Oh, let's get rid of my sign. We don't need my sign. Okay. Now I hope you can hear me okay. Right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this designer series paper into strips. All right. Now, if you're like me, you've probably got lots of designer series paper, so grab a piece of paper and let's do it together. So my first cut needs to be at, oh, and I've got my trimmer upside down. I'm here, I didn't think, no, 2 o'clock. Well, I don't know. Did I say 2:30 in my invitation? Oh dear, well if I did, I'm early. So we will see. So I am going to cut this designer series paper into strips. Are you going to do it along with me? So I'm going to cut it at 5.5, right? So here we go. Cut this paper. Ooh, yeah, 5.5. Whoops. Oh, that one didn't quite cut the top there. Let's just nip that bit at the top. Oh. Okay. Right, and then I'm going to cut the other piece as well at 5.5. So you can see I've got, oops, I've got 2 pieces. Hello, Sue. I'm going to wave to you on Facebook. Welcome. So I have got a piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper, Sue, and I'm going to cut it up. You're not organised, you're just watching. Yeah, and you're probably laughing too. I know you, Catherine. Right, so a piece of designer series paper that I'm cutting up, and I'm cutting it into 5.5 inch wide strips, and that gives me 2 pieces, and I'm left with this piece here. We are not going to throw that away. Hopefully we're going to use it all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece into 3 3/4 rectangles. So here we go, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, 3 3/4. And again we're left with another little piece, and we won't waste it. We will use those bits hopefully at the end as well. So now this second piece I'm going to do exactly the same, 3 3/4. And of course, if you're choosing a piece of designer series paper to do this with me, make sure that when you're cutting your designer series paper, you want it to go in the orientation of your cards. Now, because I like to do my cards landscape, that's why I chose to cut my paper the way I did. All right, so there we go. So I have now got, should have 1 2 3 4 5, I've got 6 card fronts plus some strips of card. Now what I've done when I was preparing for this little Facebook Live, I've done some templates that help to remind me the sizes that I can cut my designer series paper into. So let's do one straight away. So this is a very easy one because this will fit onto there perfectly. Okay, so there we are. We've got our front of our card, and I've also cut up some card. I've got some. This is the cinnamon cider, which is one of the new in colours. These are early espresso. This is flirty flamingo. This is soft suede, and this is basic black. And in case you're thinking, well, that's a funny lot of colours, where did she get them from? If you look on the back of our designer series paper, on the very back piece of card that you always get in there, it will tell you the colours that have been used when they have coloured the designer series paper. So if you're thinking, well, where's Flirty Flamingo? Flirty Flamingo, look, is in his ears here and on his cheeks, where they've done cheeks, that's what it is. So I am going to choose one of these colours. Let's choose this one. And I have cut this card so that it measures 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, so that just gives me a teeny little border all the way around, and that makes it pop off the page. So what I'm going to do is I am going to glue this to the front of my card. Okay, so my designer series paper is just going to have a wiggle on the back. I had a class on Wednesday and there was a new lady, and I said to her, just put a wiggle on the back, and she did think it was funny. But what else? How else can you describe it? Because you don't need an awful lot of glue. There we go. So that's stuck that to that. Now this is going to go on here. Now what I've also done, I've tried to be quite organised, girls, right? What I've done is I have chosen a stamp set that's got some sentiments on it, and I'm using this one, which is Many Mates. Can you see that? And this is great because it covers all eventualities, I think. The only thing that it doesn't have on it is a sympathy sentiment, but well, there you go. You could use Just Thinking of You, and then you would have everything on one set. But I'm sort of making cheery cards today, and what I've also done is last night I thought I got Stacey out, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I die cut lots of shapes, and a lot of these will fit the sentiments. So I'm just going to pop that there. And I've got, right, now what I'm trying to do is I'm going to decide what sentiment I'm going to use. So what should we have? Let's have thanks. Start with a thanks one, shall we? Oh, that fits on there nicely. So let's pop that on there. And I've got a couple of punches handy as well. So I could, if I wanted to, I've got some, let's see. What do you think? Do you think that needs something behind it? I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Label Me Lovely, and I'm going to punch out a shape from the cinnamon cider card. I got a piece and I just chopped it in half basically. Yeah. So I'm going to chop that, punch that. And I love this punch, it's one of the ones I like to use a lot. So where did my piece go? Oh, there we go. So, oh, look, that could fit on there quite nicely. Right, I am going to pop that on there. So I'm going to stamp with, let's go all cinnamon cider. Let's do the whole thing in it. Okay. So let's see if I can get that level. Lining it up with my grid so those pointy bits, look, go horizontally. Now I'm trying not to get my head in the way here. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, that's going to go on there. Lovely. Cool. So let's put our card together, and you can see how quick this will make it. And I thought, yay, good. And yeah, I'm going to put this onto my card front. So again, I'm going to put a squiggle of glue. Squiggle of glue. If anybody's joining late, do say hello so that I know you're there. And if any of you would like to share this Facebook Live, I'm giving away a little gift for those. Well, you will go into a draw to win a gift. Now, would you like to see what that gift is? So let me show you. I've got it already. I've got some of our lovely designer series paper that we had in Celebration, the lovely Bumblebee paper. I think it was called Honeybee, and it's lovely. And there's a quarter of a pack of designer series paper, and then you've got some ribbon, and I think this was Daffodil Delight if I remember rightly, and there's a whole reel of that. And so if you'd like to if you would share, just you need to put a little comment on to say that you've shared, otherwise I won't know that you've done it, and then I will put your name into a draw and you could win that. I will post it to you. Most of you that are on, I think I've already got your address. So I am going to put this on here. I'm going to stick this on here. A squiggle of glue in the middle there. Put that there like so. There we go. And then I'm going to pop that just there, I think. Or no, where shall I put it? In the middle? Oh, I think in the middle looks better. Not covering up any... Well, you're covering up his head there, but we'll do that. We will put him in the middle there. But I need some dimensionals. Here we go. Some dimensionals. Oh, it's raining again. Duh. Cool, it rained hard this morning, I tell you. Oh, right, here we go. Bring in my little bin to put these into. Yep, here we go. So that's going to go in the middle there. And there we have one card. Do you think it needs a bit of twine, a little bow on it? Yeah, I do. Let's put a little bow. I'll do a bunny ears bow, which is the way I always do my bows. I know there are other ways of doing it, but other ways are fine. It's just the way I do it. Do. Here we go. Could do with some scissors. Snip, snip. Okay. And I'm just going to pop that underneath there with a glue dot. Now, because the twine is quite fine, you need to roll the glue dot into a little ball. So I'm just going to take my pokey tool and just roll it a bit with my finger to make a ball. And of course it's stuck to the end of me pokey tool, which it would be, of course. And now that is going to go on there. So cool. Right, let's see, what bling have I got? Let's use some pearls, I think. I think pearls rather than jewels today. I've got a brand new pack here that I'm opening. Ooh. Right, come out. There we go. There we go. So let's just put a couple on. There we go. Just a couple of little pearls. So there's our first card. Oh, I suddenly thought I'd made an Australian card, but I haven't. It's on the right way. So there's our first card done. Yay! So let's do another one. So I'm going to bring in another piece of the designer series paper, and I need a card front. I've got some card fronts ready. So, now this time I'm going to cut the designer series paper. So I'm bringing in my little template, and I think I'm going to do this one. Can you see I'm going to cut it into 4. So I need to cut this on the long side. I'm going to cut this at 2 3/4, which would be half of 5 1/2. Hopefully half. And then I need to cut it at 1 7/8, like so, which will be half of 3 3/4. There we go. So I'm going to end up with 4 pieces. So 1 7/8. There we go. Okay. Now this is going to go on here. Now what I need to do, obviously, is I need to make sure that, yeah, that the pattern still flows on the card. So let's see now. Do I need to have a coloured piece behind there? I think it would be nice, don't you? So how about if we do a piece of black card behind, and as I said before, I've cut this to 3 7/8 and 5 5/8. So let's see if that will fit on there with just a tiny, what I might do is I think I'm going to go right to the corners, I think, yeah. Oh no, I can have a little bit of a gap, a tiny weeny little gap, like so. What do you reckon? Cool. Right. What do you reckon if we try and turn it over and see what it looks like with a bit turned over there and a bit turned over there? Well, that's interesting, isn't it? I'm going to do that. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on here. Leaving a tiny, tiny, weeny little margin. Yeah. So this goes on there. Is anybody crafting along with me and cutting up their designer series paper? Because I know what it's like. We don't like to cut our designer series paper up, do we? We like to look at it and just, you know, give it some love occasionally, but it's much better to get it out and use it. There we go. Cool. Right. Well, that's not bad. I've even managed to get it fairly straight. Yeah, now I'm going to push those down in place. Nice. I think that looks quite good. Quite good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to choose another shape from my box that I've cut. Do I want that one? No. What about a circle one? A circle one would be good. And I am going to do Just Thinking of You. That would be lovely. So I am going to this time use Early Espresso as my ink. And before I go any further, I'm going to close Cinnamon Cider because I could see me putting stuff in it. So let's choose our circle. Just Thinking of You. Nice. Oh, I like that little line underneath the U, the O of the U. That's really clever. And somewhere I've got a... let's bring in my stamp and scrub. Oh no, I've got a chamois up there. I knew I had one somewhere. There we go. So let's just give that a clean. Okay, I didn't clean off thanks either. There we go. So Just Thinking of You. Now I'm going to use, I think a little a shape might go well behind there as well, don't you? Let's try it. Let's cut punch a piece of black this time, I think. Have I got some black? Sure I have. Oh yeah. was right in front of my eyes. I'm going to punch another shape from the Label Me Lovely. Punch, plonk. There we go. And then that's going, oh, that fits nicely. This is one of the stitch shapes, I think this is from. The stitch circle. Oh, that really makes it pop out, doesn't it? Lovely. Let's stick that to the card front first of all, before we go any further. I'm making sure that my fold is the right way round. And I'm just going to pop some glue on here. Where's my glue holder? Put my glue upside down in my glue holder. Then I will. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nearly put it on upside down, girls. Cool. Right. Okay, so that's going to go on there. Like so. You're very quiet, girls. Are you just taking the time to relax? Hopefully you've got something to drink, perhaps something to nibble as well if you're having a late lunch. Right. And shall I put that like that? Yes. So let's glue that onto there. They were made to go together, those shapes, weren't they? Definitely were. Okay. So then this is going to come down here and go on there. And I'm going to this time put some dimensionals behind this shape. You can see they're all fairly similar. It's just that the designer series paper is the thing that is shining through. Okay. And I actually tried using the same sizes, i.e. the 5.5 by 3 3/4, with a 12 by 12 stack of paper, and you can do exactly the same thing with that. So there we go. So let's have some pearls. Where's my pearls gone? Oh, I've put them somewhere safe. I'll put them back in my box. There we go. Let's have some pearls, little pearls. I'm going to put one at the bottom there. There we go. That's it. There's another card done. Lovely. Lovely. So, thank you, Catherine. Yeah. So there we go. There's another card done. Okay, so I've still got some more designer series paper to cut up. So let me bring in another sheet. There we go. So this time what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's do this one. And of course you can't see what I'm looking at, so it's going to be a surprise for you. So I am going to cut this designer series paper at I'm going to cut this at 1 and I'm going to cut it at 1.5. I'm going to cut it at 1.5. Whoops. Lovely. 1.5. There we go. Now this is going to sit on my card, my card front like so, and I'm going to turn this over so we're using both sides of our designer series paper. Cool. I do like this little roller cotton. I think that's really cute. So what colour shall I use this time? Let's see, what colours have I got left? Let's do another piece. We haven't used, no, let's do early espresso. So that will then go with the cat's tail and the paws. So that's going to go on there like so and like so. Yeah, okay. So let's glue that on. And then I'm going to put the bottom on, making sure I put the glue on the right side, so that the other side of my designer series paper, oh thank you Jeanette, you shared, oh you're going in the drawer. That's going to go across there like so. Lovely. Good. Flirty. Oh, you wanted me to use Flirty Flamingo, Catherine. I'm sorry I didn't see it. We will use it the next one, okay? Flirty Flamingo coming next. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this lovely faux suede ribbon across that join, because it needs to be covered up a little bit, doesn't it? So I'm going to put that on there. Yeah. So I'm going to bring in my Seal Plus, and somewhere I have got, oh yeah, I have got a silicone mat. So I'm just going to take the lid off, Wendy. You won't get anything out unless you take the lid off. Oh, let's get this going. There we go. Okay. So, oh hello Judy. Welcome. Welcome indeed. Right, so I'm going to put a piece. We're playing with designers, or I'm playing with designer series paper, Judy. I'm making some cards using the Pampered Pets designer series paper, and I have cut up my designer series paper to make some card fronts. Okay, so there we go. That's quite nice, quite like that. Right, now I'm going to bring in my card front, and that's going to go on there. So and Judy, for the first time in this Stamp and Sip, if you would like to share this Stamp and Sip online, I'm going to do a random draw for anybody who shares, and you will receive a little gift from me for sharing, but you do need to say that you've shared it, because otherwise they won't know. And when I finish sticking this down, I will show you, Judy, what you will get if you share. So you just need to put shared, and then I know that you've shared. All right. And what you will receive is you will receive a quarter pack of the, I think it was called Honeybee or Bumblebee or something, this lovely paper that has now retired, so it's no longer available, so it's quite exclusive, and you'll get a reel of Daffodil Delight ribbon. All right, so everybody that shares will be put into a random draw, and somebody's name will be drawn out. Okay, So there's the front of my card done. Now what I'm going to do is I need to do a sentiment. So what about one of these? Let's do happy birthday. Yay, that'll do. Lovely. So I'm going to use early espresso again, I think, because that will go nicely with the ribbon. So bring in my shape. Now let's see if I can get this straight. You, goody. Now, there we go. So that's going to sit on there. And I think I'm going to pop it up on some glue dots. Do you think it needs anything behind it? I don't know that I've got anything big enough to put behind it. What about that one? No. No, I don't. Oh, I wonder whether I know whether the little postage stamp one would fit behind it. Let's have a look. Oh no, that completely gets swallowed up. So this is going to go on its own. And I'll pop it on some dimensionals again. I always think it's nice to put your sentiment, pop it up a bit and give it a bit of dimension. Okay. And as always, I always go overboard with dimensionals. So here we go. Are you crafting along with me, Judy? Or are you just watching? Lovely, lovely, good. Oh, thank you for sharing, Catherine, that's lovely. Right, now I'm going to do a bow. I'm going to stick a bow here, I think. So again, bunny ears. Now this is a bit stiffer than the but still fine. Ow. Just press the share button on your timeline at the top of the chat. Is that me, Jeanette, or are you helping the others to know how to do it? But there you go, there's a little bow. Good. Right. There you go. There it is. Snip. Snip. I'm going to put it that side, I think. Put it, what do you think? On the angle? On the angle across there, or straight? Oh, straight. You know me, girls. Straight lines. So I'm going to need some glue dots. And because this is a bigger knot, I'm going to put just one whole one on there. Pick it up with a pokey tool and go there. Oh, you're lovely. Thank you, Jeanette. That's really kind of you to tell everybody how to do it, because I'm not very good at sharing yet. I think I've only done it a couple of times. There, good. Put some pearls on. Yay, why not? Put the pearls on. Bring in my pearls. Let's have. I'm going to put a tiny, tiny little one just at the bottom there. And then I'm just going to dot a few about, I think. There we go. There's another card done. Lovely. So I think that looks really nice. Really, I'm pleased with the way that's come out. Very nice. So now we've got another card front to do. So this one, let's see what I've got left to do. Oh, let's do this. Oh. Right, so I need a card front. And Catherine requested Flirty Flamingo. So let's bring in the Flirty Flamingo card mat because we've not used it yet. So let's have that. So there we go, Catherine. Flirty Flamingo. Okay, and that's going to go on there. Now this time I am going to chop it in half. But instead of chopping it straightways, I'm going to chop it on the diagonal. So which way do I want the diagonal to be? Oh, I'm going to do it this way. So when you're cutting on the diagonal, with our trimmer, you can line up your corner points with the cutting track, which is this piece here. All right. If you just put your points right on the corner. My pleasure, Catherine. Right on the corner, and then what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to bring the trimmer part, the blade, from outside. I'm going to do it inside, right? That way there's no danger of me curling up the corner. Because if you tried to do it from here, you're bound to catch that corner and you'd curl it up, and you wouldn't get a nice sharp point on the corner. So here we go. Right, so this is going to go on here like so, and then we're going to have this one down here like so. That Flirty Flamingo makes the pink pop, doesn't it? How cool is that? Oh, lovely. Right, so that's going to go like so. Put some glue on. Oh, look, my glue's gone a bit hard. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, here we go. I fear I've got a bit of a big blob there and nothing up that corner. So there we go. So this is going to go on here. And then this one's going to go on the bottom. Very simple, but I think quite elegant. And the paper, of course, being so pretty, you don't want to cover it up with too much stuff, do you? Yeah, lovely. So what shape haven't I used yet? We've done that one, done one of those, we've done one of those. We haven't done this shape, so I'm going to use that shape. I haven't used that shape. No, we haven't. So let's use that shape. And what have I got left to do? Oh, get well soon. Let's do get well soon in the middle there. And I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo ink. Where's my Flirty Flamingo ink? I didn't even get it out. There we go. Flirty Flamingo. Let's see. That's about even. Just think this would cheer somebody up. Have a little card with little cats on if they're feeling poorly. Nice. Good. So that's Flirty Flamingo. Now I think what I might do is, because that's quite a big piece of space left, I'm going to, now I've got here these dots, and these are from the lovely Life is Beautiful, and it's this stamp here, and I'm kind of going to use this edge just to put a little bit of decoration on my stamp sentiment here. I'm just going to do a little bit. Just to decorate it a little bit. There you go. Do you know, I think I'm gonna get some Flirty Flamingo piece. God, the Label Me Lovely is getting good use today, isn't it? I'll punch a piece of Flirty Flamingo from the Label Me Lovely punch and see if that will fit behind there. Oh, it does. Do you know, this punch is worth its weight in gold. What do you think, Catherine? Do you like it with that behind it? I'll just wait for you to see if you reply. I'm going to have a slurp whilst you're doing that. I'm going to put that on the front of the card. Okay, like so. Nice, but covering the bottom cat. Which one? Oh yeah, you're right, it does. So shall I? Oh yeah. Oh look, I could just put it down in the corner there. What do you reckon? How about if I put it up there? Then although we're covering a cat, we can see all those and we can see the diagonal line. What do you reckon? That one or down there? I'm going to put it over there. Right, it's going to go there. Let's see what it's like. Put it there, shall I? Top left, whose head is missing? Top left, right. So top left. Right, up there. Is that what you mean? So then you can see, oh yeah, you can see all of it. Then I can put a bow here, couldn't I, or something? Yep. Top left. Right, okay. So I'm going to put it in that top corner. I think that's what you mean. Anybody else have an opinion? No, yeah. That goes in there. That goes on that. Yep, okay. Top left it's going to be then, Catherine. Yeah, some dimensionals. Get me glue. dimensionals. Interactive crafting, of course it is, yeah. Lovely. I'm here to be ordered about, all right? There we go. So he's going to go down here, and I'm going to pop this top left. Now, can I get that? How do I, shall I? Oh, do it. No. Put it there. Put it there. There you go. Top left. Okay. So I'm now going to put a linen bow on. I think it could do with a linen bow. Bunny ears bow coming again. Da 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 da. There you go. Find a glue dot. There it is. And then again, make a little ball. Pop it behind the knot. And then that's going to go on there, like so. And then some poils. I've put the pearls, there they are, there's the pearls. Right, so oh, Catherine. Lovely. So let's see, let's put, oh, let's just dot them about. Dot them about. There we go. Okay. Oh, I haven't put it to my card front. Oh dear. Let's glue it to the card front. We can't send it with it not being attached. Right, okay. Oh, that's a bit on the wonky, isn't it? Let's straighten up a bit. There we go. Cool. So there's another card done. And I do like this paper. It's really growing on me. Really growing on me. Very pretty. So there we go. There's another card done. Doo-doo-doo. Right. So what have we got left? We've got 2 pieces left. And what have I got? Oh, let's do this. Right, so I've got a card front, and I've got a piece of designer series paper. Now this one needs to be cut. Oh, right, okay. Now don't scream, girls, because the poor pussycats are going to be cut up. Right, so this is going to be cut at 1 1/4. One and a quarter. One and a quarter. And that should leave, whoops, 1 1/4. Does that leave, yeah, that's 3 pieces exactly the same. But we're cutting up our puddy cats. Make sure that's level. So now what we need is a piece of card. So let's go back and do, I think we've used them all once now, so let's go back to the original one. Now what I've got to do is I've got to remember which order they came in. That must be that one. Yeah, that's the tail of that one. No, that don't go there, does it? No. No, that goes there. You shouting at me saying that goes at the top. So that goes, is going to go on there. Now, tiny weeny little gap. Tiny weeny little gap. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and do that. So it's only a tiny weeny little bit between each one, right? Or should we put it straight onto our card front? What do you think? Should we put it straight onto the card front? Oh no, it's better with a bit of card behind it, I think. Right, now I've got to put them back together again. Dee dee dee, dee dee dee. So that's going to go. Right, so I start with the top one. And put that right at the top of this cinnamon cider bit. Like that. Like that. Very, very small gap. And then this one's going to go underneath with a really tiny weeny little gap. Like there. And I won't push that down yet till I've got this bit in case I need a bit of wiggle room. But I think I should be okay. Yeah, look at that. Cool. There we go. So just a little bit of the underneath card showing through. Yeah. And this time I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap some twine round it. Why not? We've not done that yet. So let's wrap some twine around the middle one. Where's my silicone mat? Okay. Just going to, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip this end underneath this bottom piece here to kind of trap it a bit, and then I can fiddle with it afterwards. And then I think I'm going to tie a knot, tie a knot. Like so. Good. Tie a knot. Now I can tie that into a bow. Oh, had to think then which way round to tie a bow, a normal bow, because I'm so used to doing it the bunny ears way. Okay, that's going to go like that, and then we'll slip that up a bit, slip that around, slip that over a bit. That's it. Okay, now what sentiment shall I put on here? Have I got any more to use up? No, I haven't. Oh, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to use Just Thinking of You. Oh, now I'm going to have a bit of trouble again. Where am I going to put the sentiment this time? I'm going to have to cover up one of the cats, Catherine. I'm going to have to put, yeah, I'm going to have to, going to have to go there. Oh, no, it could go there. No, it needs, oh, I know, I'll put it over here. That's where I'll put it. Okay, next to the bow. Okay, that's where we're going to put it. And I am going to do the stamping in. We haven't used soft suede. Let's use soft suede. There we go. Just thinking of you. And go. Nice. That clean. I use my little circles again, and this time I'll put some, how about if I put some flirty flamingo on there, help show up their cheeks and their inside of their ears. There we go. Bottom right. Oh, right, bottom right. So you want me to put that down there? Do you want me to move the ribbon down as well? It's going to look a bit funny otherwise. Your wish is my command, oh ma'am. Yeah, I'm going to move the ribbon down though, because I don't want it stuck up there all on its own. Right, hold on a minute. Let's move the ribbon down a bit. Bottom right. Okay, we'll spread that a little bit. So, down there, like that. Yeah? And I can just spread that ribbon there a bit. Spread the twine a bit more. And then I'll trap it there. Is that what you mean? Yeah, bottom right, good. Right, so that's where it's going. Definitely need dimensionals to trap that twine in place. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bottom right, lovely. Oh, can't get me the back of the dimensional of us stuck too firmly. There we go. Oh hello, now the sun's come out. Now you're going to get a horrible shadow. Sorry girls. So that's just going to go there. Just there like so. Oh, I like that there. That's really cute. Nice. Right, let's cut this. Snip that. We need a card front. A card front, that to go on there. Cool. Let's stick this on. Right, so I'm really gonna push this down if I can to really trap that twine in place so it doesn't wiggle about. There we go. There we go. Nice. They don't look too unhappy at being chopped up, do they? So I'm just going to put a couple of little pearls here. look at the shadow. And I'll put another one up there. There we go. There's my pearls. So another card then. Ah, lovely. Very nice. I like that down there, Catherine. Nice. Good. Right, so what have we got left? We have now got one piece of designer series paper that I've cut, and we've got some strips. So let me just look at my templates and see what we haven't done yet. Oh, do we want to do that one? Do we want to do that one? Let's do this one. So this is another one where we're going to cut up the designer series paper, and this time we're going to cut it on the long side. So we're going to cut it 1 3/8 strips. 1 3/8. So that's 1 3/8. 3/8. 1 3/8 again, and that should give us another one that is 1 3/8. So they should all be the same. Yes, they are. Good. So what have we got left? We've got Flirty Flamingo left. So let's look at Flirty Flamingo. So da da da. Da, da, da. Oh, that needs to go there like that. Oh, there's that one there. And that one there. Now I think this might be a bit more difficult to fit onto this one strip. Well, what I might do, quite tight, this one. I think I might do this straight onto the card front. Okay. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to get my Flirty Flamingo piece and I am going to chop it. And I cut this, what did I cut this to? I think I cut this to 5 7/8. I did. So how about if I cut this at 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Let's see, 2.5 inches, and then that can go across there like that. And then our strips can go across here. What do you reckon? Yeah, because it gives us a bit more room. Yeah. So let's make use of my grid paper, I think. So I'm going to put that on there, line that up. So, if I line that up, I'm trying to line it up so at the top of it, the top of it goes along the same line, like so. Right, okay. So that's going to go. I need to just put some glue along the middle piece for now. I've been not putting my lid on my glue, so it keeps getting sealed up. There we go. Bit of glue on there. Like so. Third strip not right. Oh, okay. I'll just do it. Check in a second. So that one. So then that one. Oh, you're right. Oh, where does that go? Oh, hang on. I know what I'm doing. So that needs to, no, that must, is that the end? Thank you, Catherine, for noticing. That's going to go there. Then is that going to go there? Yeah, that goes there. So does that go? No, that doesn't go there. That goes like that. Oh, nearly put them on the wrong way round. We could have had a headless cat. Right, so let's shift these. Well spotted, Catherine. Well spotted. I'm not going to put that down. I'm going to put that there. I would have noticed eventually, honest I would. And that's going to sit there like that. Yeah, and that one's going to sit there. Oops, like that. And that one's going to sit there like that. And that one's going to sit there like that. So, okay. Oops, I put glue all over it. So that's going to sit there. See if I can line up his feet. And that one with the magnificent chesty. Now this one, oh, this one I need to line up his tail. So, okay. And then this one. Yeah. Oh, that one's gonna go like that. Okay. Whoops. It's like that. Cool. There we go. Push those down. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's cool? So now, before I go any further, let's look at the shape. Where are we going to... Now, wherever we put this, we are going to cover something. Or we could put it there, look. We could put our little sentiment there, and it does not cover up any cat's face. All right, Catherine? So that's where we're going to put it. And I am going to do... I'm going to do... See if Happy Birthday will fit on here. It's a bit tight. Well, let's do thanks. Right, so what shall I do it in? I'll do it in soft suede. Soft suede. Lovely. Glad you're happy. Right, so I'm going to line that up and put thanks there. There you go. Lovely. That's going to, where's my card front? So, oh, we've got one of those sort of card fronts this time. So that's all going to go on there. Well, that's got a bent corner. Let's turn that over. That's better. Right. Bring in some glue. And what I need to do... is put glue all the way along to make sure I capture the strips at the top as well. Okay. And then that's going to go on there like that. Try to line that up. Have I got it lined up? I don't think I have. There we go. And then this is just going to sit on there. So I'm not even going to put dimensionals on this. I'm just going to put it straight down. down there, put it in the middle of that strip there. What do you reckon, a bow? I think that bow might be a bit big. Might be a bit, I think I'm going to just not, oh dear, got glue on me paper. Right, okay, so I'm just going to put some pearls on here. I don't think I'm going to put a bow on. Oh, I don't know, do you think could I put a linen bow at the top here? Let's try it. Let's try it. I must confess, I do love linen twine. You all know this. If you've been along to Stamp and Sip, I invariably have a project that's got linen twine on it, because I do like it. A glue dot. Make a little ball of it. Stick it behind the bow. Pull it off my finger. There we go. Cool. Cut the ends a bit. There we go. And then some pearlies. Put a pearl at the bottom there. And then I think I'm going to put some pearls. I'm using the bigger ones. Pearls along here. One up there. And one there. There we go. So there's another card done. Cool. Right, so we have now used all of the cut designer series paper that I'd pre-cut. The only thing we have now got left are these strips, and they're not going to go to waste, not if I can help it at any rate. So let's see. So now, did I do a, I did, I'm sure I did. Did I do one with it? Yeah, right. So now lining these up may not be quite so easy. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have what I would call a make you up as you go along one. So we will have one there. Oh, that's got a jewel on it. Don't want that. So we could have that along there, and then we could have, does that join up with that? No, that doesn't join up with that. Does that join up with any of those? Nope, it does not. So how about I am gonna cut these to, what is that gonna be? That is 3 inches. So let's cut this up to 3 inches. We can't let it go to waste, can we? So 3 inches. So this would have been a 12-inch strip. So let's cut it to 3 inches. And that will give us 4 pieces. We may not use all 4 pieces, but let's see. 3. What about, yes, that's what I was just thinking, Catherine. We'll use the other side, because we've not used the other side very much, have we? So let's see. we'll do a mashup card, right? So how about if we do 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I'm just going to use the other side all the way along. 1, 2, 3, like so. 3 inches, 3 inches. And that bit's on the bottom. Or shall we have it like that? So it's all 3 of them? What do you reckon? Well, we can still see some cats, can't we, there? Yeah? So how about we do that? In fact, what I might do is I might even not even put them on straight. I might even put them on crooked. Oh, heck. Oh dear, definitely getting out of my comfort zone here. Right, I'm going to put that bottom piece on first. Okay. Get me glue. Because we can see a few little cats there. Oh, have I got it the right way up? Oh, nearly. Oh, I nearly put it on with the join. With me fold at the top, look. Oh dear. Now that would have been funny. So let's move that so that's in the middle there. Okay. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll do a blog post, and I will put the measurements of all of the sizes that I've used today, so that if you want to go and chop up your card, you can. Because I reckon even if you had some designer series paper that you didn't like awfully and you didn't mind cutting it up, this would be a good way of using it, wouldn't it? What do you reckon? Straight or on the wonk? It's gone very dark. I'm going to shut my... It's because it's so bright outside. The sun's coming through my window. Hold on a minute. Right, okay. Do I need a light on? Seems daft to have a light on, doesn't it? Let's see. Do I need a light? Do I need a light? Is that any better? Do you know, I've got blinds in my craft room, and you can guarantee that even though it's sunny, it still seeps through the little blindy bits. There you go. Is that any better? Any better? I'm sorry it's such a... Let me see what you can see. It looks a bit better. Looks a bit better. Can see now. Good. Brill. Yeah. How dare it go sunny in the middle of doing this? I don't know. Right. So do you reckon it's better? I'm better off putting them on the wonky, yeah, or on the straight. I think it looks cool on the wonky. But do you? What do you think? Wonky. Well, I hope you can see, girls. I've got a little light on, so... Catherine says she can see. So anyway, I'm gonna go with the wonky. Okay, let's go. Wonky, wonky. Be rebellious. Well, you know me. You know me. I am being rebellious, right? Wonky it is. Wonky is fine, good. Okay. Well, we don't want to throw these bits away, do we? We want to use them. Okay. And then this one, the last piece. Okay. Like so. There we go. Wonky, wonky. So I am going to bring in, as it's wonky, I'm going to bring in this one, I think. Go across there. Oh, how about this? We haven't used one of these. One of those. That'll look cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to... Oh, blimey, it's got even darker now. The sun stopped shining outside. And now it's gone dark outside. I don't know. Right, let me see if I can find Happy Birthday. What did I do with Happy Birthday? Will that fit on there? It will. And I am going to use cinnamon cider. Okay, cinnamon cider on here. Cool. Happy birthday. Good. And I think what about putting one of these in here? That would look cool. So I'm going to use cinnamon cider again. Where's the bit that I already punched something out of? Yeah, there we go. This is the everyday label punch, which is another good punch to have. So that's going to fit on the noise. Cool. That's going on there. Lovely. Okay. Now, do you think we could do some ribbon behind it? How about that? How about we put one of those... Now, I can never do these. You know where people do this they wrap the ribbon. They kind of do this. Let's see if I can do it. I might need to have... How about we do that? Let's chop that off. So if I put a dimensional behind that, yeah, where's my dimensionals gone? Da, da, da. I need it. Oh, there they are. I'm going to do a dimensional. If I put a dimensional sort of, if I put them on the back, like so, like so, and then I'm going to take the backs off, put that in this little pot. Right, so, okay, right, where did my ribbon go? Where did my ribbon go? There we go, right. So if I go like that, like so, so it's sort of trapped. Oh, what do you think, girls? Do you think it's too? I think that's perhaps a bit too. The curls are a bit too long. Let's make them a bit shorter. We can always cut the ends off. Yeah, cool. Right, I think I probably need just to put some more dimensions just to so that we've got something that's going to stick to the card. So I've stuck a few more down. I'll stick another one on there. Stick one there. Right, okay. I am just going to open the blinds again. Turn my light off. Okay. I hope that's okay. The sun is gone behind a big black cloud. Right, so, oh, let's put this up the right way. So that's going to go on there. There we go. Oh, look, the sun's come out from behind that cloud again. Oh! Oh! Oh. Right, okay. So there we go. Right, can you see all right? There we go. So there's our another card. Actually, this has turned out quite nice. I quite like this. I'm not going to put any pearls on this because I think you could send that to a man. And men's cards are always hard to make, aren't they? So what do you reckon, girls? Yeah? Has this made you think about getting your designer series paper out and having a go and chopping it up? I hope so. Let me get out all the cards that we've made. Let me make some space for them. So, oh. Oh, that's even worse. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, girls. Right. Put the light back on. Now. Let's try another light. Let's see if my little hot light, which I've not had to use for yonks, is any better. There we go. We've still got a bit of a shadow, but probably better than it was. Let me see if I can fit. I've got one of these funny little, one of these lights, look. And, but they're all right, but you've got to find somewhere to stick them. Oh, what if I put that on there? how to turn it on. There we go. Is that too bright now? That's very bright, isn't it? Very bright. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah, just about. Okay, so here's the cards that we've made. Right. We've done well today. We've made a good lot of cards. So I'm going to put this here. We need to have a bit of light over on this side. What do you reckon? That's better. A bit better anyway. Unfortunately, I can't turn the light on, the ceiling light on, because that is right above my head. And if I did that, all you would see is my head. You'd get a big shadow across the page, and you would not see a thing. And you can see where my paper had a bit of glue on it. So there we go. There's our card. Look, how cute. It's fine. There we go. Good. So we've made 7 cards this afternoon, and we did that from one sheet of 12 by 12 designer series paper, some coloured card, and I only had one sheet, and I don't think we've used a whole sheet. Yeah. And some twine and some ribbon. Oh, and some Whisper White, obviously, for our little shapes. So I think that's pretty good, don't you? I will take some pictures of them, and as I say, I will do a blog post so that you can see them. You can see them a bit better. All right. But thank you all, girls. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already done so, do share. The more people that come along, the merrier. All right. So have a lovely rest of the afternoon and a great weekend. And I hope I see you all soon. Bye.